So, what? You can't add... I can't add transitions onto my text. Are you joking?
I'm on a journey to create the greatest movie experience in the world. While I'm carving out my filmmaking entrepreneurial path, I want to help you create yours. Let's make some movies.
Hey, what is up, everyone? James Martin here, helping you passionate filmmakers to not only succeed in your career, but also how to make great movies. And today I thought I'd have a little bit of fun because, see, I always talk a lot about how you don't really need all the big expensive equipment and software in order to create great works of art. And today I'm putting that pedal to the metal, and we're actually going to test it out today, where I'm actually going to be editing a small project using iMovie. Now, if you're not familiar with iMovie, it's a very basic software. You can get it for free on any Mac device, whether it's iPhone, iPad, iMac, whichever, and it's free and available. I know a lot of people don't really like using it. A lot of beginners mostly use it. I personally don't use it. I do use another Apple software called Final Cut 10. That's what I've been using for almost 7 years right now, almost 8. The thing about iMovie, it's more beginner software, as we're going to see. So this is not only sort of like a deep dive walkthrough as to how iMovie works, but also this is how I edit on iMovie. Now, it's the first time I've actually opened this in I don't know how many years. Again, I don't use the software. I've been a videographer for over 10 years. I do professional work. I do a lot of corporate work. So obviously the stuff I do is kind of up there. And so we'll see how, the software really goes. So if you get any value of this, please hit that like button and let's get to this. So what I'm basically doing is I have no idea what I'm going to create. I'm just throwing some stuff onto a timeline. We're going to see how this goes. So right now I'm in iMovie, and just to kind of give you an idea which version of iMovie I'm in, we're using version 10.1.12. All right. So create new. Create a movie or a trailer. Follow a template to create a Hollywood-style movie trailer, or combine videos, photos, and music to make your own movie. Fascinating. All right, well, we're going to make a movie because I want as much custom stuff as possible. So basically, I don't have too much that we're going to be working with today. The only stuff I'm going to be editing with today is a couple shorts that I've made in the past. One is called Star Wars Shadows of Takadana, which we made in 2000. It says 2016. Was it really 2016? Gosh, I thought it was 2017. So 2016, and then The Passing Storm. And while this is loading into the software, I gotta take a moment and go to Soundstripe, and we gotta get ourselves some music. Okay, so right now I'm trying to find some trailer music. I'm here on Soundstripe, one of my favorite websites for getting music for my videos and stuff like that. You get a huge library, unlimited amount of music and sound effects. All you have to do is pay for one membership, a yearly membership, and you get access to this. And basically, you download each soundtrack, you use it in one project, but you can download as many as you want. If you want a link to Soundstripe, I'm going to put it down in the description. Oh, come on. The internet didn't really cut out again, did it? Okay, so my internet just cut out, so I can't access music. So we're going to take a bit of a pause and come right back. And we're back again. Sorry about that, guys. My computer has this really bad habit where from time to time it likes to cut out from the internet. But we're back. And basically what I'm doing right now is I went back onto Soundstripe and I grabbed a music track, which I think kind of sounded really nice. It's called Turning the Tide by Cody Martin. And just to give you a bit of a preview what that sounds like. I kind of like it. First of all, it doesn't sound like generic synthesized strings, number one. I also feel like there's this constant rhythm and pulse, which is very important, I find, when you're editing, is especially when you find music, is you want to find that pulse and that rhythm, because you just want it to keep growing, let the energy keep going. And as you can feel it, like the energy is just swelling, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Perfect. Yeah, so that just gives you a bit of an idea. I'm just going to grab a track, pressing I to select. Probably start there, and, you know, press O to select the end, and this will probably just become our main track. Now, the part I'm wondering about is, because sometimes these softwares aren't necessarily great with layers, so I'm wondering, can I just drop this in? No, I can't, it looks like. Okay, so that's fine. You know, our Final Cut's the same way, where you have to have a base track and then build stuff off of that. So that's fine. So here's what I like to do. Now, this might depend because I can't remember how this works. So we go to backgrounds, and I like the fact it gives me like tons to work with. Got some like Indiana Jones style stuff happening. Come on, hurry up. And you have to remember about iMovie, it's when I say it's for beginners, it's like for the people who want to edit their own like wedding video or vacation video or something. All right, so we have a black solid. Perfect. I don't want... What? I don't have commands? Really? That's stupid. So now what I'll do, grab that and put it down there. Okay, so we're in the... I'm so used to Final Cut 10 that now this is just bugging the shit out of me. Can I make this smaller? Perfect. So by the way, I'm just pressing Command and then the minus sign. And if you want to expand it, you just use the additional sign at the same time. And we have fades in. That's excellent. Sometimes if you're using a track, you want to just, you know, fade in like the first like couple frames. That's like a very clean sort of going in, as opposed to if we didn't, then it would just be really sudden. Which may not sound that apparent, but imagine if we had something like this. See, that was a little more sudden, but we could have like a very subtle fade in there and then do this. Sorry. It's a little more gentle, but with something like this, because there's this string that's growing, because we have this marker, I wonder if I can mark it. Can I mark it? Yes. So I'm just pressing M for marking. So what this is great is I can make sure I can align with this exactly. Because what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to stretch this fade all the way back here. Yeah, there we go. Bingo. So now the energy is going in. Excellent. And what I also like doing is I like going, if I'm working with a track of music, gosh, I wish I could get rid of this thing. You press M and you find those beats, right? So for instance, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I just realized that my actual microphone wasn't recording. Okay, once I learned how to become a really good shooter, so what I can already tell right now is that this track is really long. It's like 2 minutes. So now what basically I'm doing is I'm going to take the music track and just chop it down a bit. Just finding a good sort of point. Okay, I think we'll grab that. I don't get... Because on Final Cut 10, all I need to do is press B and it gives me a thing called Blade. And Blade automatically lets me sort of like chop a track right then, right there. And just... Okay, so I don't get that option. So I'm going to mark it so I don't lose it. Okay, what options do I have? Okay, so B, so Command B is split. Command B. There we go. Yeah, we need to chop into like milligrams. Okay, we gotta go to transitions, cross dissolve. Okay, let's try this again. Cross dissolve. Guys, I need to add a transition. So I can't just simply add a transition. Okay. Because see, in Final Cut 10, all I had to do was press like a clip or a couple clips and press like Command F. Not to panic. Nobody panic. There are alternatives. So what I'm basically going to do there is going to do that and then add a little fade in there. So essentially as one's fading out, the As soon as one's fading out, the other one's fading in. Perfect. So like if they're even just slightly out, it'll just sound more like ba-dum, 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 and we want them to sound bum, bum, bum. We want them to be sync. Okay, guys, I gotta move this by like hair. Alright, so our final duration is about 1:08. Now that we figured out our music, to me the music is the foundation of everything. So now that we have our music track, now we can start doing some stuff. So I'm clicking on the library, pressing Command plus. So it's a nice build up. I may not use all of this. What I think I would like to do about here, I'll mark that. I'm gonna go into titles and let's just do like a nice title. They don't really have a great library, unfortunately. So I guess that fades on. That might work. Let's try this out. I don't really work with the special stuff. I usually either do my custom graphics. Capital letters usually looks kind of nice. Doesn't give you a lot of options. I'm looking for something that's basic. Like this software. Doesn't he? Dude, you don't even have basic. It's like you have to have visual effects on all your titles. Good grief. You know, some of us actually do custom stuff. This was the focus. I don't want to do that. Expand. Yeah. Sure, why not? So let's see how this looks. I don't like the fact that it just quickly transitions out of one into the other. I like gradual stuff. So what? You can't add I can't add transitions onto my text. Are you joking? Oh, come on. Okay, well, we're going to cheat. And watch me do some cheating because this software is really bugging me already. Stop. I want to put this on top. I'm sorry. This is really now bugging the crap out of me. Let's start putting some stuff in here. Star Wars. Some good stuff in here already. And basically, I'm just going through and just finding some cool stuff. Just grabbing those sort of like poppy jump moments and then just dotting them in. I love it how it snows in one shot and then it just doesn't. Let's go into the passing storm. And this is the hard part about making stuff like trailers and whatnot. It's like you're working with the stuff that you have. It's John Cena! And then action shots. What I was just trying to do. Whoa. No, don't start splitting my clips up. Gosh, this thing, honestly. Notice how these cuts also match the music. Like there's that drum beat. So they're matching, right? Because then what we can do is cut that. Maybe do something like now I can't even put on transitions. What's wrong with you? Let's try. Gosh, how do you even function with this thing? Can I not change the duration in this thing? Show precise editor. There we go. And remember, guys, we don't have plain titles. Something like that, I guess. By the way, again, so the idea is that I'm just editing. I have no sort of context into what I'm actually making. I'm just editing, which is, you know, what you guys should be doing if you want to be, especially if you want to be good editors and stuff, then just edit for the sake of editing. And don't be afraid of just trying things. Boom, 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 boom. I like that rhythm. I like that rhythm a lot. And do the same thing that we did with the passing storm part. So. All right, so I'm just going to show you what that sort of looks like. I think what we'll just do, I have no idea what I'm throwing together. I'm just editing, really. So, and that's the thing. Just, again, the whole point is just have fun with what you're creating. All right, so let's see what we have so far. We have from about 20 seconds till about 40 seconds. Okay, so we have like a good solid like 20-30 seconds, but let's see what this looks like so far. There you go, guys. So let me know your thoughts on the software. Let me know your thoughts on that video. Again, nothing too fancy, just messing around and editing for the sake of. Again, the software is made for beginners. So if you want to get started, by all means, use this. I think this is really good and takes a lot of the complications out of it, but it's not really a software meant for me because I do a lot more custom stuff, especially with titles and transitions, and I like the software that I'm accustomed to. And I always say to people to, you don't have to work on like Avid or Final Cut 7 or Premiere or anything really, really big and top notch. Just work with the software you have. As long as you deliver a really good video or movie or trailer at the end of the day, that's all that matters. So let me know your thoughts. Hope you had fun. Please subscribe to the channel. I post really good videos every single week. Tons of value. I want to help you filmmakers out there. And let's get this. Good luck, everyone. Take care.